We both came up on the gritty streets of Jamaica, Queens. Two street kids, now men. It's sad it had to end this way. But before I go into that, let's start from the beginning.
Hitting them home runs, I be like, go Mets. I want a dude that still kiss me when he mad.
He swings, drives one over the field, and the polar bear has put the Mets back on top. Pete Alonso's 10th of the year, RBI 31 and 32, and you have to give Juan Soto some credit for getting down the line and extending the inning for Pete Alonso.
Defense making the routine plays, not being able to do so. That extra pitch, Pete Alonso made him pay. Started off the season as hot as anyone in baseball.
Francisco Lindor just 4 for 25 on this homestand. His batting average down to .269. Lindor gets under one, deep left center. Back in the gap goes Beck. Back near the wall. He leaps and it's out of here. Francisco Lindor leads off the bottom of the first inning with his 11th home run of the year. That's his 5th leadoff home run this season. And the Mets jump out to a quick 1-0 lead. The last 24 games in which Lindor has hit a home run, the Mets have won the game. Francisco Lindor leads off in the bottom of the 8th. He set the tone tonight with a first inning home run. And Lindor smacks one to deep left center field. Back in the gap goes Doyle near the wall, and it's out of here! Francisco Lindor with his second home run of the night. They call it in play, but it clearly went off the railing. That's going to be a home run. We'll have home runs from both sides of the plate in the same game.
It's going to be number 12 and a big night.
The 21st multiple home run game of Lindor's career. And that's driven to the gap in right center field, headed out toward the wall, and it's out of here! Brandon Nimmo crushes his 9th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. His 3rd career home run against Senzatella in just 11 at-bats, and it gives the Mets a 6-1 lead.
Fastball right down the pipe. And you just can't do that against major league hitters.
Now Soto flies one out to left center field. Back goes Doyle near the wall, and it's out of here! Nimmo and Soto go back-to-back. 7-1 New York. Number 9 for Soto. Home runs on consecutive pitches from Nimmo and Soto.
Down the middle, a little above the belt. That's a pitch he's been pulling off a little bit and getting it towards the end of the bat. Not that time.
So here's Alonso. And Alonso drives one to center. Taylor eases back near the wall, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with his 11th home run of the season, a 2-run shot to tie the game. Just as he did on Sunday night. After Ohtani's first inning home run, Alonso responds with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first. This time he gets the Mets even. Marte at second, Soto at first with nobody out. Alonso struck out his first time up. And Alonso hits one in the air to deep right field. Back goes Freeman to the warning track near the wall. It's out of here! Pete Alonso goes the other way for a 3-run homer. And the Mets go in front 3-1. Number 12 for Alonso. Career home run number 238. Soto. Juan's been on base twice, hit by a pitch and walked. 3-2 to Soto with Alonso on deck. And Juan rockets one out to right center field. Back in the gap goes Freeman, and it's out of here! Juan Soto homers for the 2nd straight day, his 10th of the year. And the Mets get that insurance run. It's 5-3 New York. The Mets have hit 3 home runs for the 3rd straight game. Lindor had himself a terrific series against the Rockies. 6 for 11 with 3 home runs. Really got him pointed back in the right direction. 13 home runs now on the year to lead the club. And he gets this one in the air to deep right field. Teoscar Hernandez goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. For the 6th time this year, Francisco Lindor has led off a game with a home run. Number 14 for Lindor. 6 leadoff home runs, ties him with Ohtani for the most in baseball. And just like that, the Mets jump in front. Soto fouled out his first time up. Lindor at second with one out. Blasts one out to right. Back goes Hernandez. He takes a look, and it's out of here. Juan Soto with a 2-run homer. His 11th of the year to get the Mets back within a run. 5 straight games with an extra base hit for Soto. This one a 2-run homer into the pavilion.
3-2 count, and it's right down Broadway. And it is a home run swing, but controlled.
Alonso drove in a couple of runs last night. Now 48 for the year, 3rd in the National League. And he wastes no time driving one out to deep right center field. Back in the gap, Pages takes a look, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with a 2-run homer. His 13th home run of the year. He's got 50 runs batted in, and the Mets have a 3-0 lead in the first inning.
Attacking the first pitch, a slider that didn't do much. He got it away, but it was just a little nothing pitch, really. Pete just got such power to all fields.
So here's Alonso, delivered a 2-run homer in the first inning. And he drives this one to deep left field. Forget that. That is way up in the pavilion. Pete Alonso with his 2nd of the night, a 3-run bomb. And he doubles the Mets lead. It is 6-0 New York. 22nd career multiple home run game for Alonso, a 5 RBI night, and that was crushed.
He got a high cheddar.
447 feet. 3/4 of the way up in the pavilion in left field.
Well, that's what happens when he gets a hold of one.
And the Diamondbacks beat the Braves 11-10. That's 11 losses in their last 14 games. Alonso drives one out to right. That's deep, and that is gone. Wow. Pete Alonso wasting no time on the first pitch of the 2nd inning. He goes opposite field against Landon Knack, and the Mets have a 1-0 lead. Number 15 for Alonso. 2 home runs last night, and a home run on the first pitch he sees today.
54th RBI on the season. Pete is hot.
Francisco Lindor was moved into the leadoff spot. Lifted to deep right center field. Back goes Pages right near the wall. He leaps, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo with a home run, his 10th home run of the season. And the Mets have a 2-0 lead. Home runs by Alonso and now Nimmo. And the Mets have gone deep twice. Just got it beyond the outstretched leap of Andy Pages for Nimmo's 10th home run of the season. Pete drives one deep to left center field. Beck goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with a 2-run homer, his 16th of the year. And with that home run, he ties David Wright for 2nd place on the Mets all-time home run list. His 242nd career home run.
Most guys, Gary, he didn't get all of that. There was a slider towards the end of the bat. Most guys don't get it out of the ballpark. Pete does.
And Alonso drives one to deep left field. Back toward the corner. It is out of here. Pete Alonso strikes again. His 2nd home run of the day. His 17th home run of the year.
Wow.
He goes past David Wright into 2nd place all by himself on the Mets all-time home run list. A 2-run shot for Alonso to make it 12-3 New York.
Unreal.
Soto went down looking at a slider his first time, and he lifts that one to left field. Pretty well hit. Back goes Wood to the warning track. Back at the wall. It's out of here. Juan Soto goes the other way for his 12th home run of the year to get the Mets back within a run.
And the Mets have cut into this deficit even further. It is 3-2 Washington in the bottom of the 3rd. Right onto that Coors Light Fiesta deck in left field, and even still, Soto is staring at Gore as he rounds the bases.
The curveball hit in the air to deep right field. Call going back. Back near the wall, and it's out of here. Juan Soto homers for the 2nd straight night. A 2-run shot, and it's 3-0 New York.
And did you see the catch by the kid in the stands?
I did.
I mean, what a great grab. Look at that. Going over the railing. Outstanding play. Sign him up. Nimmo skies one to left center. Young moving back onto the warning track. Back at the fence, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo goes the other way for his 11th home run of the season. And it's 4-0 New York.
Well, as it gets warm here, those balls that are in April were F7s or F8s are now run on the board.
So Soto and now Nimmo have gone deep against Jake Irvin, who's now given up 13 home runs in his 13 starts.
Nimmo golfs one deep to right field. Castellanos back.
all the way to the track. He knows it's gone. Nimmo ties the game with his second of the night. And the Mets go back-to-back for a second consecutive night.
Well, any left-hander will tell you he loves the ball down and in on that sweet spot and that swing. And this is exactly where that pitch was, a down and in breaking ball on the inner half. And Nimmo having a dream start on a Saturday night.
And Nimmo cranks one to deep right field, right down the line. Got him and stays fair. Brandon Nimmo strikes again, his third home run in 2 days. Number 13 for Nimmo. And it's 4-0 New York.
You know, Gary, Brandon is one of the guys that's the easiest to read when he is locked in. Almost every swing is on time.
Soto hitless in his last 2 games. Leads the league in walks, 7th in the league in on-base percentage coming into the night.
And he drives one well to center field. Back goes Harris to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Juan Soto puts down his marker in the first inning. His 14th home run of the year. And the Mets strike first against Schwellenbach. It's 1-0 New York.
Take that. Well, he just doesn't take much of a stride and really all upper body. That's how strong he is.
Pete Alonso with a high fly ball, right center field. Marsh all the way back. He's at the wall, and that ball is gone. Off the batter's eye, Pete Alonso hits his 244th career home run. He's only 8 behind the great Darryl Strawberry for the most in Mets history. And the Mets are on the board immediately after Wheeler's exit.
Polar Bear getting his foot down, getting a ball that he can get out over the plate, get his arms extended.
Nimmo swings away, sends it towards right center. Long run for Brandon Marsh all the way to the wall, and Nimmo goes deep. He has tied Lindor and Todd Hundley with 124 home runs in a Met uniform. And New York strikes first behind Nimmo tonight.
And look for the Mets to be somewhat aggressive, even though they don't chase out of the zone. They know they got to get out of this funk offensively, and what better way than center fastball, and he hit it in center.
The Mets, when Lindor homers, are unbeaten this year. In fact, they have won a franchise record 27 straight games when he has hit a home run. Payoff pitch is lifted in the air to center. Marsh racing towards the track. Still moving, still going, and right on cue, there's the power that Lindor's been searching for. His first home run in 16 games and 64 plate appearances.
Now the pressure's on that streak.
Now they have to win, right?
Yeah.
Nimmo golfs one deep to right field. Castellanos back all the way to the track. He knows it's gone. Nimmo ties the game with his second of the night. And the Mets go back-to-back for a second consecutive night.
Well, any left-hander will tell you he loves the ball down and in on that sweet spot and that swing. And this is exactly where that pitch was, a down and in breaking ball on the inner half. And Nimmo having a dream start on a Saturday night.
Another payoff. And he hammers this one. That would be a home run in just about any park. Back go the Mets to take the lead in the third.
Well, right now, Nick Abel has not made enough good pitches against a team that's struggled offensively, but is a good team, and he just tomahawks the top of this zone. And this one he can jog. First one he did the same thing on his changeup. They had a single, and this hitter-friendly park is playing really small right now.
He pulls this one. Castellanos doesn't even turn around, and Soto watches it fly to the upper deck. His second of the night.
High breaking ball, no movement. Watch the lower back. See how quick he puts his foot down? And when his foot is down, the power and the hands stay back, and it allows the barrel of the bat to get almost level. You cannot hit that home run with an uppercut swing. Even with a spread out 2-strike approach, he doesn't sacrifice power and gets another one.
Drilled right field. Lindor gets a hold of this one on its way. Out of here. Lindor will touch them all. It's his 16th, and the Mets are on the board.
He's such a unique talent, a shortstop with speed that's a switch hitter and has pop.
You know how hard it is to elevate a fastball down, using his legs to go get it. Hitting it out front is the only way you can be able to elevate that pitch.
Soto cracks one deep left center field. Back goes Harris, takes a look, and it's out of here. Juan Soto gets the Mets right back back into this game with a 2-run homer. Number 17 for Soto as his red-hot June continues, and the Mets pull within a run. It's 3-2.
He's just been hitting everything so hard.
Well, he got Swanbach in Atlanta. And he drives one to deep right center field. Back goes Harris to the wall. It's out of here. One pitch and the Mets are back in front on Juan Soto's 18th home run of the year. 2-1 New York. Soto ties Alonso for the club lead with his 18th home run of the season. Soto unloads one to right center field, headed toward the wall, and it's out of here. Juan Soto with his second of the night. Number 19 for Juan Soto. His 27th career multiple home run game. That's the most in history for any player under 27 years old. He had been tied with Jimmy Fox for that record, and now he's got it by himself. Drives this one out to center field. Canario chasing back, looks up, and it's out of here. He's got a second home run at PNC Park. Number 20 for Juan Soto, and the Mets get on the board. It's now 4-1.
You know, this is my first opportunity to watch Soto play each and every day, and I've just never seen anyone.
Envy is a sign of admiration. Hate is the epitome of destruction. We up this motherfucker.
Hey, the kids.
Oh, my bad. Who's the king?